Okay, so another major moment in the night last night with the election was Jagmeet Singh. We pretty much knew that he was going to be losing his seat. That was not a surprise to anybody. I don't know what happened with the NDP party, but it was like from the moment they put a knife in Justin Trudeau's back, we knew that they were going to have some major issues this election. When Singh said that he was no longer going to support Trudeau and the Liberal government, that they were getting rid of the coalition, tearing up the agreement, things just seemed to go downhill from there. People also, with the threat of Donald Trump, the terrorists, and everything else, the concern that we would end up being like the United States if we elected a Poilievre government, people just suddenly realized that they had to vote for the popular party, which was going to be the Liberals. They all threw their backing behind Mark Carney, and so Jagmeet, losing his seat, gracefully stepped down. So there is going to be now a leadership race for the NDP party. But the question is, I mean, they've lost party status now. They're not even a party anymore. So where are they going to go from here? They ran a very poor campaign, which is unfortunate because I really agreed with a lot of NDP ideas. I generally am the type of person that wants to support people like the Green Party or the NDP. They're very more left-leaning socialist. But it just feels like the NDP just went that little bit too far to the right again. You know, they were incorporating U.S. attack campaign ideas. They weren't really giving us good socialist ideas. We really wasn't hearing from them all the stuff that really wanted. Not that it mattered because they weren't going to win anyway. But the NDP from here on out, they're going to have to do a lot of restructuring. And for the 7 NDP candidates that managed to come out of this unscathed, that managed to get a seat, keep their seat, whatever, I highly recommend to you guys that you work with the Liberal Party on this. Canadians were kind enough to give you guys your chance to represent us in Parliament. And Canadians basically said, we want a Liberal government. So we need you guys to put aside your bullshit and work with the Liberals. We're not saying have a coalition, have an agreement, whatever, but just fucking start doing the things that are important for Canada. And yes, we still want you guys to come with your ideas. We still want you guys to submit bills. And hopefully, the Liberals will support you guys back. I mean, because of the NDP party, we ended up with Dentacare and Pharmacare. You guys did make huge movements for Canadians. You brought us some great stuff. And, I'm sorry that things ended up this way. A lot of people were voting out of fear and upset and stress and everything else. And I really didn't want to see the NDP get decimated like you guys did, but you ran a poor friggin' campaign, and this is what happens. So I think if you guys want to get Canadians back on your side, if you guys want the faith of Canadians again, you will work with the Liberal Party and you will show that you guys can play ball. Because we were afraid that if we voted you guys in and didn't give the Liberals a majority, we would end up with, a leader like a Jagmeet Singh, where basically he was like, well, no, I'm not going to work with the Liberals. We can't have that. We need people that are willing to work together. The Bloc Québécois, their leader, Yves-François Blanchet, even he said he is willing to work with the Liberals. He wants a united Canada. He wants an alliance in Parliament. So when, the Bloc Québécois is willing to work, and you guys weren't, this is why you ended up losing party status. This is why you guys lost all the seats that you did. So I'm hoping that you take this as a moment, a lesson to learn, as Mark Carney would say, a learning moment, and realize where you made your mistakes and do better. Because you'll get your chance again in 4 years' time, but it will be up to you guys to prove yourselves over the next 4 years to Canadians that you are worth for us to support in the future.